Hi guys, today I just want to go over how to conceptualize a lot of the different concentration problems you might run into. So we're going to go over this problem on the board. It's just a basic sugar solution, and we're going to go through 3 different problems that you might come up against. So the first one is molarity. And so the first thing you want to do when you encounter one of these problems is just to simply define the actual concentration term that you're looking for. So for molarity, we know that it's the moles of your solute, which is the thing that's being dissolved, over the volume of solution. And the very important thing to keep in mind about this is that you want your volume to be in liters. So we already know that we have 12.6 grams of sugar. So the first thing we want to do is take our grams of sugar and convert to moles, since sugar is our solute. So the way we do that is simply by dividing by the molecular weight. So we'll end up getting grams of sugar divided by the molecular weight of sugar, which we get from up here. So that ends up giving us 12.6 grams divided by 342 grams per mole, which will get us 0.0368 moles. Now the next thing is to simply plug that back into our equation up here, but first we have to find the volume of our solution, specifically in liters. So the way we do that is to simply convert from milliliters to liters by dividing by 1,000. So we'll get 300 milliliters over 1,000 milliliters per liter equals 0.3 liters. So in the end, what you'll end up getting is molarity equals 0.0368 moles of sugar over 0.3 liters water, which will give you an answer of 0.122 moles per liter. And that's your answer for molarity. So the next problem that you might encounter is one of percent by mass. So the first thing you want to do again is simply define what that is. So we're going to get the mass of your solute over the mass of solution and then you multiply that entire thing by 100%. So we already know from up here what the mass of our solute is, since it's just sugar. So what we have to find is the mass of our solution. So solution equals the mass of your solute, sugar, plus your mass of water. So we already know the mass of the sugar, so that means we have to find the mass of our water. So we know the volume of water that we have, and we also know the density of water. So we're simply going to multiply the 2 together to get the volume out, or the mass out. So we'll get mass of H2O times your density equals 300 milliliters times 1 gram per milliliter equals 300 grams. So with that, we know that the mass of our solution is equal to 300 grams plus 12.6 grams. So we'll get 312.6 grams. So then finally, we just go down here and we get percent equals 12.6 over 312.6 times 100 equals 4.03%. Now for the last problem, we're going to do mole fraction. Just erase this real quick. Okay. So, for our mole fraction, we define it as moles of your solid divided by moles of solid plus moles of solvent. So from the previous problem, we already know that we have 0.0368 moles of our solid, which is the sugar. So that means we just have to find the moles of our solvent, which is the water. So we take the mass of the water, which we found out in the last problem, which was 300 grams, and we simply divide by the molecular weight of water, which is 18 grams per mole, and we get 16.66 moles. So then we take that over here, we plug in, so we get 0.0368 moles of sugar over 0.0368 plus 16.66 moles of water, and we'll end up getting an answer that is 0.0022. And the key thing to remember about this is that there's no units for your mole fraction, simply because all of them cancel out, because this is moles and this is moles as well. So yeah, so that's it. Hopefully that helps you guys think about how to approach these problems.